Welcome guys to another tip with the D365 blogger on Microsoft Flow and customer engagement. Now what we're going to look at today is a common requirement that I come across frequently. Often I get the question on the possibility to email a CRM report based on a given schedule. Now this might be a report of a collection of cases that are neglected, the cases that have missed SLAs, or leads that were created. Whatever it is, the customer wants an email generated with the report attached and sent it to their email every morning, once a month, or however the frequency that they specify. Going back to the on-premise days, this was sort of possible using the email delivery in SQL Server reporting services. What we're going to look at today is how we can do this using Microsoft Flow. So in my solution, I'm using Microsoft Flow with Excel, OneDrive, and Outlook. I'm using Microsoft Flow to create an Excel file in OneDrive, and what the Microsoft Flow is going to do is it's going to go through and fetch the records from CRM, insert them into the Excel file and attach it to an email using the Outlook service and send it out to the respective users. So let's dive in and have a look at how things are done. So the scenario for this solution is, as a customer, I want a report of all the open opportunities that hasn't been updated for the last 30 days. So here's the process that I have built my Microsoft Flow on. So the first step is the trigger. The trigger decides the frequency the Microsoft Flow gets executed. So this can be daily, weekly, monthly, or however you want it to be. Then the next step is to calculate the date. So in my example, I'm looking at all the neglected opportunities for the last 30 days. So I need to calculate and get the date 30 days back. So then I'm going to clean the Excel file for any data that has been saved from the previous execution. Next, I'll be extracting the records in CRM. I'll be inserting the records into Excel once I have extracted them. Then what I'm going to do is extract the Excel file where I have stored the data. And in the last step, I will be attaching that Excel file that I extracted in the previous step into an email record. So let's go to Microsoft Flow and have a look at how things are built over there. So here I am in Microsoft Flow. I have my recurrence. So in this, my recurrence is monthly basis. So the whole Microsoft Flow will trigger every month. My first step is to get the date 30 days back. So you can see I've got the interval as 30 and my time unit is day. So like I said, it can be months, weeks, days, or even a custom value that you want. My next two steps are involved in cleaning the Excel file for any data that has been saved from the previous executions. So I'm getting the rows in the Excel table. Then I'm applying a for each where I'm deleting every record that has retrieved from the previous step. My next step is to get the opportunity records from Dynamics CRM. In here, I'm using a filter query that's going to return all the opportunities that are in an open state. So the state code equals 0. Then I'm using the modified on with the value that I retrieved from the get past time step, and I'm extracting the records. Mind you, I have used the UTC now function to convert the date time value returned from the get past time action to UTC. So in my next step, what I'm primarily doing is I'm inserting the records that were retrieved from the previous step, but I've got two steps prior to inserting the rows as get accounts and get owner. So what happens is when I retrieve the records using the list records function, it is going to return the account ID and the owner ID. I need to do two separate processes to get the account name and to get the owner's name. So that is what I'm doing here. In the next step, what I'm doing is, now that I have inserted the data, I'm extracting the file. And in the last step, I am sending an email using the Outlook function, and I'm attaching the file that I retrieved in the previous step. So if I go into my email, I can see there's an email that has been received. It has the neglected opportunities Excel file attached. And if I open up the Excel file, I can see I have the opportunity name, the customer name, value, the date created, last modified on, owner, etc. I hope this solution will come handy in your day-to-day consulting life. Hope to see you soon with another D365 tip. Thank you.